Good afternoon everyone and welcome to this episode of Mountains Peak. Yes, good afternoon everybody. We're here at a very noisy A82. We are at the bottom of the Devil's Staircase. So today we're doing a kind of cool climb. It's called Beinn A Chrùlaiste. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's a corbett opposite the Buachaille of Moor, the very famous Scottish Munro. So we're hoping to do a wee summit camp today. I've got my friend Martin with me. He's come all the way up from Stoke, and we're hoping to get a cracking view of the Buachaille basically by climbing this corbett. We've just had lunch at the Kingshouse Hotel, which was outstanding. Possibly one of the best burgers I've ever had, venison burger. And then we got to meet the resident deer of the area as well, which was nice. But yeah, we've done the drive up from Glasgow, and we had a lunch and we're ready to go now. So we're hoping to get a cracking summit camp here. We were meant to be joined by one of our other friends, Robert, who'd been with us previously, but he's been out bagging Munro after Munro, doing summit camps here, there and everywhere, and he's taking quite a well-deserved rest today, I think. So it's just me and Martin, myself and Martin. So really looking forward to this one. It's been on the kind of bucket list for a wee while. Not a Munro, but I think it's going to pack more of a punch, to be honest. And the views, looking at the Buachaille right now, I'll turn you around in a second. The thing that I went up that with my son Ryan is crazy. That's what it is. So yeah, I'm going to get our gear together, get strapped up and make our way up the mountain. So hopefully you enjoy this one, guys, and I'll see you further on the trail. I'm going to be sweating my backside off in about 2 minutes time. Look at that. Too hot. Okay folks, we have made the first kind of big shoulder of Beinn A Chrùlaiste. We've found a cracking camp spot. I'll turn you around and show you in a wee second. We've just got enough shelter from the wind coming in from the southeast, with a little kind of crop of rocks here which we'll actually be able to lean against. Somebody's already had a fire here, which actually put me a wee bit at rest because I was a bit nervous about having a fire, but I've got a fire pit which keeps the fire well off the ground, and the fact that there's rocks here and stuff that I can put under it eliminates quite a lot of risk. But at any point, if we ever felt like a fire was going to cause any danger at the hillside, we would just call it. There's plenty of water in the small lock-in down there that I can douse the fire as well. So I'll take it easy, but a fire means so much to me when I'm out camping. It just makes me feel warm and at home. So we'll do what we can to have one and try and enjoy that side of it. The hike up's been pretty good. The path's been fairly decent. It's not been horrendously boggy, just a wee bit in places. But to be honest, the bottom of the boots are fairly dry, so no real issues there. But I've got some heavy packs, to be fair. Martin's got quite a lot of camera gear. He's hoping to get some astrophotography tonight, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's clear. But the view is, the panorama is phenomenal. This has got to be one of the best views in Scotland. I'll turn you around in a wee second just to show you the camp spot and the view to the north. But the view west towards the Buachaille, down Glencoe, wow, phenomenal. We've also got Rannochmuir just over that little mound there as well, to your left. So we'll show you some of that as well. But so far so good, it's been fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed coming up. I have a decent phone signal, which is great to keep in touch with home. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it so far. So I'll turn you around the wee side and I'll show you the camera, so I'll do that right now. So this is the camp spot that we've chosen for tonight. There's Martin just assessing the situation. So as you can see, there's a little shelter of rocks here that should give us a little bit more shelter from the wind tonight. We should actually be okay in this area anyway. And as I said, somebody previously had a fire here, so we use some of these boulders, try and get a wee bit safer. But other than that, it's actually pretty decent. There's a view looking north, as I said. So that is the eastern end of the Moors. Travelling west, there's right in the distance, that's Beinn A Chru. Travelling further, camera's going a bit further west towards Glencoe and Umbodder, things like that. Double staircases we mentioned before, and then there we go, looking down Glencoe. Outstanding. And there's the wee Buachaille, and then the big Buachaille. Can't even mistake that. Look at that, phenomenal. So yeah, spinning around loads. Hopefully you've enjoyed it so far. It's been pretty decent, and we'll get cracking pitching this tent and see how we go on with that. So I'll see you when I've pitched up. I'll give you a wee walk through the whole sleep system as compared to the last time. The last time was a bit wild, with Robert and Jamie up on the top of one of the Mochton Munros. It was a bit windy, but I've changed tents. I've got my other tent with me tonight. I've got new tent stakes. We'll try them as well, see how we go. But as before, we are fully prepared to break camp in a hurry if we need to. It's less than an hour down to the car. It's not long at all, and it's fairly straightforward walking, so we're not too fussed. Anyway, I'll let you go for now, and I'll start setting up the tent. Enjoy. Right guys, so this is the one-person tent I've got with me tonight. It's a bit lighter. I was carrying off a bit more kit. I've got my drone and stuff with me tonight, so I wanted to save some weight somewhere. So this is the Decathlon again, 4-class Trek 900. So this is like the higher range tent. Again, similar to my other tent, it's supposed to be rated to something like 70 kilometres an hour, which I think is around 40 odd mile an hour. It's only as good as your pegs. I think we had discovered that the last time, so something to bear in mind. It's only as good as it is pegged in. It's not going to be rated to anywhere near that wind speed if your pegs are crap. So something to bear in mind. I thought I heard somebody there, but I think it was the wind. So we'll get started, we'll peg this out, we'll see how long this takes, and I'll give you a wee shout at the end. What's that, 1 minute, 1 hour 45. Right, let's get cracking. Right folks, I thought I'd have a wee walk and talk. Martin's decided to stay back and finish setting up his tent. Don't know if you'll be able to see him just in the distance there. I'm going to push on and catch the Corbett summit. I thought I'd have a wee walk and talk. It's actually just a little marker cairn here. You've got the best view, haven't you? So look at that. I'll keep you there, so you get that. There's a wee lock in here as well. Absolutely stunning. Okay folks, I thought I would do a wee walk and talk. I've left Martin setting up his tent and stuff. He's quite happy where he is on that shoulder. And I'm keen to push on and see if we can bag this Corbett. Hopefully it shouldn't be too much further. But yeah, I thought I'd have a wee walk and talk with you. While I'm here, right guys, made the summit of Beinn A Chrùlaiste. Can't remember the exact title, put it up just now. That was a decent wee walk up. There's a lot of boggy sections just further back, so bear that in mind. In poorer weather that's going to be a task and a half. I've just realised there's a couple of lads camping just over there, so I'll maybe go and say hello on the way down. But wow, what a view, what a view, absolutely stunning. I'm glad I've bagged this one. Did a Facebook Live there, it's been a wee while since I've done that. I need to look up this loch. I'll look it up on the map in a minute, see what loch that is. I can never remember its name. It's not Ossian, is it? I don't know, we'll find out. We'll find out. It's massive anyway. Right, I'm going to boost it back down. It's cooling down quite a wee bit actually now. I just literally said it was a warm breeze, but now I'm cold. The joys of being up in a mountain. So it's been a good hike up. Yeah, the terrain's been good, the weather's been good. So I'll push on for now, and I'll see you back at the tent. I'll run through some of my sleep gear and setup and stuff like that, and just show you what the difference is. So take care for now, I'll see you in a bit. Right folks, back at the camp. I don't know if you can hear that. The rain's just kicked on a little bit. We knew it might actually rain a little bit at this time, but it's due to pass and clear up again. So just seeking a bit of refuge inside the tent at the moment. So while I'm here, I'm going to show you my stuff. It's cramped. I did bring the one-man tent, and the reason being is we brought a lot of other kit up that I was trying to save weight somewhere, so that's why. Normally I would bring my two-man, that's my kind of go-to tent for space and whatnot. But yeah, so here we are. Right, so what have I got? So this is the tent I showed you. We're in the Trek 900 one-man tent from Decathlon. So if you look down this end, the head end, so I've got my Thermarest Hyperion, 20 degrees Fahrenheit, -6 Celsius comfort rating. So it's a nice warm bag, very, very light. This is the extra long bag, and I think it's still only like 600 odd grams. I've got two pillows. I've got my Big Agnes Boundary Deluxe pillow that I got with my mat, and I've also got a Decathlon pillow as well. I'm a side sleeper, so I like to have like the elevation on my head. Anyway, so not that you're going to be able to see much, but this is the Big Agnes Boundary Deluxe wide and long sleeping bag. I'm getting bits of grass coming in. Sleeping mat. It's got an R rating of around 4.5, I think, but I've supplemented that again with just a foam mat, which I think should add about 1R rating onto that, so possibly about 5.5, which should be tons for what we're doing. I've also got my little tartan blanket, and I've got plenty of insulating layers for myself tonight as well. I've got all my warm stuff is down this end. I've got my jacket, my sleep clothes and stuff like that, extra socks. In here I've got my flex tail and my head torch and my headphones and some matches and stuff here as well. Other side there's a little bit of room, just a tiny bit of room. On the other side where I've got my power bank and stuff, the essentials, and my drone, which there is no way the drone's going up in this, because I'll end up in Fort William by the time I get a grip of it. So yeah, I can't put the drone up in this. That's about it. There's not really much else to tell you. I'm going to hunker down a wee bit, see how we got on. Hopefully this rain passes soon. We can get out and get some more views. So when I do get out, I'll catch up with you then. See you in a bit. Right folks, what time is it? I don't even know. It's about 9 o'clock-ish. We have retired to the bed. I sat out for a wee while, had my dinner in the tent because the rain came on, and then I went outside. We got a fire going, it was fine. A bit cold, the wind was coming at our backs, but it was okay. But we managed that. So what else did we do? I just sat about, to be honest with you, and just kind of drank a couple of beers. Tried to take some night photography, but it's not great. The cloud cover's coming in. It's getting pretty dark. So anyway, it's 9 o'clock now. Listened to the radio for a wee while. And then came in here and wrestled to get my sleep gear on. I never get a chance to properly show you the sleep system, but I did the best I can. Basically what it is this tent's tiny. I'm 6'2". I am at my limit in here. Anybody over 6'2" is too small a tent. See when you actually add in so what have I got? I've got the Big Agnes Boundary Deluxe sleeping mat is about 8 to 10 centimetres thick, so it raises you up off the ground. But in doing that, you come into the tapered section of the tent, which means that your feet are touching the ends, your head's touching the ends. Kind of curled up just now, especially if you've got two pillows, like I have. Two pillows. Can't see them. But anyway, I'm not moaning about it. It's just you're very limited with space. The ideal situation would be when it's not blowing a hoolie, it's not raining, and it's nice enough for you to do what you need to do outside the tent. And this is just a shelter. But at 1.3 kilos, I think this tent is. It is super light, and like bang for buck, it gets you there. It was a 20-minute struggle to get dressed, ready for bed. It's not that big a deal for the weight saving you're getting. So, but I did some calculations in my head of between the beer and the food, the water, the fire logs that I brought up and things like that. I will be taking around about 5 kilos less down the hill, which is massive. So I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, Martin's kind of retired as well. I think that there's a high chance of an aurora tonight, but the cloud cover's pretty heavy, so it's typical. Give with one hand, taketh with another. So we'll see how we got on with that. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to chill out, phone home, watch a bit of TV maybe, get a full 4G signal, so maybe watch a bit of TV, and then just try and get an early night. 5 o'clock start tomorrow. Ryan, my eldest son, has a football game, a cup game tomorrow morning at 9:30 in Clydebank, and I really want to make it. So Martin's I very much appreciate what he's doing. He's agreed to kind of break camp about 5:30 and head down. Should take us about an hour to get down. Should get back to the car about 6:37, and it's another hour 40 home. So we should get home in time for Ryan's football game. One of the joys. But I actually thoroughly enjoyed tonight. Relaxed, just chilled out, and it's nice to just like shed the burden of responsibility for a few hours and just take it easy. I imagine this is the equivalent of a spa day for some people. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a good feed as well at lunchtime there. My pot noodle was decent. Not had one of them in a wee while. I had a pork pie as well. And I've got some salty peanuts to basically drop over my tent just now. So yeah. Do you know one thing I haven't done very well is I haven't hydrated. I've barely drank any water. And I didn't realise that until I was coming back from the summit. That I didn't drink at all on the way up here. See, because I don't have my bladder in and I don't have the drink tube like there, I tend not to drink, and it's silly. I should really make a conscious effort to hydrate. Anyway, I'm yawning away. I'm ready to do it. So I shall tie back in with you in the morning, and hopefully the rain's not on too hard. It's supposed to be raining pretty hard in the morning. Probably I need to do all my packing up inside a one-man tent. Awesome. Right guys, I will see you in the morning unless something happens in between. Night night. Good morning guys. I am dreading putting this thing away. I slept well last night. Yeah, I slept well last night. Really comfortable, plenty warm. So I can't stop yawning. Plenty warm. And then the rain came on about 1-2 o'clock. Woke me up. But yeah, love the sound of it. Dread the thought of putting this away in it though. So that's what it is. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, the decent sleep. It's just gone 5 o'clock. I'll try and get up and get this packed away and head down. And sharp exit. See if Marty's up as well. Yeah, good night. Good night. I can have another couple hours at least. Yeah. Take a good night. We'll maybe seize on the trail if it's not too wet. Right. See you in a bit. Okay folks, we are back at the car. What time is it? It is 7:30. So we got up at 5. It took us about an hour to break camp in that wind and rain, but we got it done and we were fairly successful at getting stuff back into the bag. The set down was fairly straightforward again. Packs are still quite heavy, so still taking its toll on our legs a little bit. You have to forgive the road noise, we'll get right next to the 82 here. But yeah, it's actually not as rainy and cloudy as I thought it was going to be this morning, so that's a little bit of a bonus. But we are going to get cracking because I think I mentioned last night that my son's playing in a cup game today, a football game, so I'm hoping to get back in time for that. So we're going to crack on But what a vista, what a view, what a camp spot that was last night. We had good conditions, but better conditions would make that absolute perfection. It would be the best place to camp in Scotland, I think, with that view. So easily accessible as well. So take advantage of it, take advantage of this view. But yeah, we'll get cracking. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.